Hey guys, it's Mel here, and I know this video is late by a couple of months, but it is the second part of the Arteza video that I did in December, so this is the second half of the advent calendar that they had made, and unfortunately I lost the footage of one of the days that I was opening 4 of the items, so I do not have the footage for all 12 items. However, I will still, tell you what they all are. So for the days that I missed, on day 13, it was, you get a pearl deep brown gouache tube. And then on day 14 is a silver acrylic paint marker. Then day 15 is a red dual tipped art marker. It's like a red / dark pink. And then day 16 is a fiery red bottle of acrylic paint. So it's like acrylic craft paint. And those are the 4 days that I am missing the footage of actually opening, but next I will show you the footage that I still have of opening days 17 through 24, and then we will make some art. It's Christmas Eve! And that means time to open 4 more days worth of my advent calendar. And then tomorrow, Christmas Eve, I will open the last 4. So today we are starting off with number 17. To open up number 17. And oh, look at that. I have 2 gel pens right here. So I have a gold and a silver. Challenge number 6. Draw an amazing star for the top of your tree. Top of your Christmas tree. On to day 18. And over in here we have another acrylic marker. This one is titanium white. It says challenge number 7. This snowman is made of snow, but shows the children how he came to life with the magic of your acrylic marker. And then 19 is this little box. And in 19 is a little half pan. It is cadmium light red. It is a half pan of watercolor. Plastic container thing. And then next to day 19 is day 20. And we have another crafty acrylic paint. This one is fluorescent frosty peach. So from the other day we got fiery red, and now we have a peach too. So, oh, and I forgot to say the prompt for the watercolor, and that one is challenge number 8. Who doesn't love receiving a gift? So we can watercolor paint a gift. And then for the 20th, it says challenge number 9. Use your best penmanship to paint Feliz Navidad on a surface of your choice. So these are the items that I've opened today. Merry Christmas Eve! It is time to open up the last 4 days in this 2021 Arteza Holiday Advent Calendar. Yay! Wherever 21 is. Tiny box up here for 21. We have more watercolors. We have jungle green and sky blue. Metallic-y colors. So those are the other watercolor half pans. And there we go to 22. And in 21 I kind of destroyed it, so let's see if I can read it. Challenges galore. Oh, metallic. Yeah, something like that. And then we've got 22, which is our green gouache. It is a pearl cactus green. And this was the other mess up one, I believe, because this one should have been with the other, in the, should have been in the 13 spot. But it ended up being in the spot for the gingerbread. So, challenge 11. The joys of eating a gingerbread man cookie can only be topped by painting one. So I guess this kind of works if you're painting your gingerbread man, like if you're like icing him in a green color, or her, if you're icing it in a green color, and the brown from before, you know, could be used as pine cones for garland. So there you go. We're making it work. 23, which I believe was, I did see it before. Oh my gosh, where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, right here. Right at the bottom. Where do I open you? Right here. Haha. And we have another crafty tube of paint, or not tube, a bottle of paint. And this one is Playful Blue, which looks pretty white. And I'm pretty sure that looks more white than blue, but okay. And it says, Challenge 12, tap your inner winter garden and paint a picturesque poinsettia for the holidays. Which actually, you can do white poinsettias, so that actually works really well. The last day, day 24, which is what today is. Today is the 24th. And it's right here. And in here we get this marker, this dual-tipped marker that's like an orangey color. The night before Christmas, let's all draw a cozy candle so Santa has some light for his path through our homes tonight. Merry Christmas, from your friends at Arteza. And so that is the calendar. And I will probably swatch these ones off camera so I can get into some artwork. And so here is everything that I did for the swatches. The peach is a little bit transparent, on the transparent side. The gold was a little bit hard to make it come out. The silver gel pen was better. The Playful Blue paint definitely still is white. It does have a lightish bluish like tint shine to it, or like sheen or whatever, but it's very, very hard to be able to get that, like, and even on the camera it's kind of showing more yellowish tints. So, and before I make some art, I will just show a couple little things that I did in my sketchbook with other stuff. Like these, this one was using some Crayola markers. Some of them obviously were like pretty much on their way out, so I was just kind of testing it. And then this is a collage with some various wrapping papers that we had. And then that's just a crayon squiggly page scribble and hearts with crayons. And it's time to make the artwork. For this video I did use two cameras, my iPad and my iPod, so that I could get two different angles at the same time. And I also used my new ring light, and you can also see the Gorilla tripod that was on, that's holding up my iPod, because I bought that recently. And so here we are making some snow and then a tree, because I did decide to do a wintry theme that's still Christmas, since this video is for the Christmas Advent calendar. And I was also pretty lazy and did not grab a palette, so I'm just, you know, taking the paint directly from the tubes and bottles, which, you know, worked for me. It allowed me to use only what I needed and not really waste any. I realized that the bottles of the craft paint are more of like a shimmery effect and not opaque. They might be better on something like wood, I'm not sure, but on this mixed media paper it just was not opaque layering on top of the gouache at all. It took a couple layers of the peach plus the red, and it still is more of a shimmery blue effect. I mean, I did get some red on the dress, but it's just not as bright as I would have liked. But this is definitely a mixed media piece, and I did manage to use, I believe, all of the supplies from days 13 through days 13 through 24. I definitely had trouble with some of the supplies layering on top of the others, like the paint pens and the gel pens. So I do think that Posca pens are better, but these are okay. And there were some supplies that I really did like too, like the watercolors, and those were very nice to use, and I love the metallic effect. Okay, so here is my finished piece. It was hard to actually layer the items on top of each other for a lot of them. Like I had trouble with the paint pens, and the craft paint is not opaque at all. It's more of like those shimmery like overlay ones, because as you can see, first I tried the peach for the dress and then I tried the red, and you can see like a blue shimmer, but it's very, you can't really see the colors underneath. So to me it's similar to some of the other shimmery paints that they make, that other companies make, like Folk Art and Apple Barrel. Like you can kind of see on the blue shimmer on this pumpkin that I did. So it's sort of like that. It doesn't come out as well as I would like, but this is a gingerbread girl with a Christmas tree. So I attempted it, and I think my favorite items from the days 13 through 24 are the watercolors. The watercolors were really nice. Should actually show all three. And the gouache is really nice as well. And then the dual tipped markers. Those are probably my favorite items out of the bunch. I had a bit of trouble with, again, the paint pens did not want to work very well, and the craft paint is just not as good for like using as base colors or anything. And then the gel pens were okay, but I had a little bit of trouble with those too, especially the gold one. But overall, it was a very interesting set. So the Arteza Advent Calendar was a very interesting set to use. I do like the idea of an art advent calendar. I thought it was really unique, and there are a lot of fun supplies in it. So overall, my favorite items again are probably the gouache and the watercolors and the dual tipped markers. Also the more art acrylic paint. So the stuff from, like, if you see the previous video that I had of days 1 through 12, the tubes of acrylic paint were nice. But it was a very nice set to use, and if they come out with another one for 2022, I might pick that up. I'm not sure yet, but I might. And Arteza does make some nice supplies. So overall, it was nice. And again, this is my finished artwork. Just a little easy little thing, because, you know, I'm not the best artist out there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please, you know, like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all those bells and whistles right there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!